How much is your iMac there? So with this, I was going to buy it anyway for a tenner, but I happened to break one of the bloody figures, didn't I?
That's £40. Very dry.
I think the money's safe with this one. Welcome to the video. I'm Mike, Fylde Coast Flips. I'm a reseller based in Northwest England, and today we're here at another car boot sale. Today it's a bit rainy, a bit windy, not the best turnout ever by the looks of it. I'm here at St Michael's, and yeah, let's get in there, see what we can find to resell for profit on eBay. I may well go to an indoor boot sale possibly after this. Let's get in there. Let's see what it's like here first. But I might end up going over to Clitheroe boot sale, which is about half an hour kind of that direction. So I think that's probably, based on the weather here, I think that's probably what we're going to do. But let's go in, see what we can find.
Fylde Coast Flips!
Yeah, there's not much happening here. I will put you guys back on in a minute, hopefully, and find something. Morning, you alright?
Oh, yeah.
How much is your iMac there?
No idea about it.
Know if it's working at all. No.
Little clearance, something came out.
Yeah.
A fiver as a gamble.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? If nothing else, it kind of looks kind of cool, doesn't it?
Well,
you know.
I thought, well, yeah.
Maybe somebody would turn it into like a, I don't know.
I've seen
whatever
weird
people do.
weird things.
Yeah.
Somebody else could do it, not me.
Yeah. And not me either, to be honest. Thank you.
Can't
Cheers.
do everything.
No, that's it. So yeah, just let other people do it. And, yeah. No, I'm literally parked there, so I'll just take it back now. How much are your tins there? Yeah. I'll just take this back and I'll come back. I think, yeah, I used to have one of these back in college, you see, so I remember you could carry them like that. Cheers, mate. So, check it out. I've never found one of these before, never seen one of these at a boot sale. I have no idea whether it's working, but I actually had one of these when I was in college. It looks in pretty good nick, really. I mean, who knows if it works. Is it missing a panel here? Or was it supposed to be like that? I can't remember. But hey, for a fiver, it's worth a go. He has no idea. I think he's done like a house clearance or something. He has no idea if it's working or not. So we'll see. We'll see. I figured even if it's not, it's the kind of thing. It's a very cool like shelf sitter. Do people collect Apple stuff, don't they? You didn't know like these iMacs, everything was on it. So like it obviously just looks like a monitor, right? An old monitor. But that's the whole computer. I think most people know that. I'm just saying, for those are younger audience members out there, you might not have ever used one like this. Yeah, this has probably been one of those things that I thought I would find out there one day. I saw somebody on YouTube, was it Instagram, recently had one still boxed, and I think they got a lot of money for that. But I mean, it's still boxed, right? So who knows? We will see on that. you do on those ones, I think. About a tenner for the lot, man. Oh, cheers, thank you. Yeah, this is quite handy. He's just over there. It's the same guy I bought the Apple computer from just then. See what else he's got, because he keeps coming out with interesting looking stuff, vintage stuff. I think he's a house clearance guy, I think. Tins, I've done alright with a few tins before, but I'm not gonna lie, I bought a big bulk lot of them not too long ago, and I've only sold a couple from that bulk lot, but there has been interest, and I am after quite a lot of money on some of them, so I think I need to bring the price right down. So I'm not quite sure on these tins yet whether there's really much in them. It's one of those things I kind of wanted to keep trying and see, learn a bit more about them. See, I mean, I would have thought there'd be a little bit of money in something like this. Not a lot. We're talking, you know, way under a tenner. But I paid a tenner for the lot, right? Got that one, those two, a load of tins. I didn't actually want all of these, but he was like, "Can you not make an offer on all of them?" So I offered a tenner, and I think that's all right. We've got this one as well. It's got a load of stuff in it. I don't know what it even is. I don't know. It's got some rulers. We'll be alright for rulers for a while. Oh, it looks like it might actually be somebody's like collection of rulers here. There's loads. Look at them. Remember that style ruler from back in the day, back in school? I need to take his box back to him, so let's stick him in. Right, let's get back in.
Well, 1980. Yeah.
Actually, the cars and stuff in here, it's all like random kind of bits, really.
Yeah, all kids' toys and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a few army vehicles at the bottom.
Yeah.
Tenner for lot.
Missing a few bits, that one. What about just like the army vehicles then?
Well, that's what I'm valuing really.
Right. 6.
Go on then.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, well, if I have that, I can text you and you can tell me how much we've never to do. 45. I'll give you his number now. Yeah. You can do better off WhatsApp and everything. Well, yeah.
You can't, like we haven't done a website or anything, like eBay, it's like a person who sold something, that's what we do, and she says, this is the shoe that I can't take it over to luckily it is, we use 3 years, so luckily it is.
Couple of quid.
Cheers. We've got a few decent bits then from that one guy, including a Apple computer. Pretty happy about that. I said I really don't know if there's much money in it. I feel like there must be for a £5. Got to be making a little bit on that, even if it doesn't work. It's 25 to 7, and I think this might be as busy as it gets today here. Nobody else has arrived for ages, so okay, we'll see. You okay? How much are your statues? Well, like those two, and
these are £80, the bronze.
yeah. No, I said I've seen something like that before. What about the black falcon? I think it is. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah.
What have you got in here? £8 each, the bronze. The 200 on
there was a lot of wind and you couldn't hear half of what we were discussing, but she brought out all this ancient Egypt stuff, and then she brought out a load of Enchantica, little dragons and stuff, but she wanted a lot of money on everything. So I did buy a couple of things, but not a lot. Yeah, so what do you guys think? So with this, I was going to buy it anyway for a tenner, but I happened to break one of the bloody figures, didn't I? So I had to buy it, but I mean, I would have bought it for a tenner anyway, just because it's so interesting looking. Compared to the other Egypt stuff she had, this was probably like the most interesting thing, like this or this falcon. Now this falcon is good. Yeah, not many solds on it. In fact, I couldn't find any solds. I couldn't find one listed, but for a lot. Right, so back to the car, and I'm not feeling it here today. I kind of like, it's been one of those days for me here today, I feel. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel a bit down over the whole ancient Egypt thing. Just hearing myself say that, it sounds ridiculous, I know. But she had all that stuff, she had loads of really good stuff, that one person, but she wanted a lot of money for it. And yes, I know from what I looked up, it's quite a lot less than what it is on eBay, but it's still a lot of money to put out there for stuff that I'm not 100% about. She had those 2 bronze statues for £80 each. And I looked one of them up, and there was one sold, and I think one listed. And the one sold had gone for maybe like 200 quid, something like that. Was it 220 from abroad? I think it had its box or certificate though, maybe both. I can't quite think now, but you know, it was in perfect condition. The one I was looking at had a little mark on the base. That was the first thing I noticed. I didn't look past that because I was just like 80 quid each, and she wasn't coming down. There's a lot of money to spend on something that you're not 100% about, so, and that doesn't seem to sell very often. Is that because it's really rare though? Possibly, but I don't know. I'm just trying to keep it real on this one. I feel bad, like, and we've all been there before where somebody's been bought right in front of us. It's not quite that, because I had my time. I could have bought the stuff if I wanted to. Like, she had all the Enchantica stuff as well, like the 2 big dragons. I mean, I know somebody's going to come along and buy them here today, but probably for themselves, I would imagine, and they've got a good deal. But for me, trying to buy it to then resell it, it's just there's not enough there. Like, yes, potentially there's some, you know, 100 quid profit, maybe even a bit more, possibly, if it sells, if it's perfect, if you're going to stand there for 20 minutes and check it all perfectly. I'm telling you, I know from experience that, like, I bought all those dolls from here a couple of weeks back, and on inspection, I had to work pretty quick because there were a lot of people around me, but on fairly close inspection, they were perfect. But I got home and there were a couple of 3 or 4 that had like little issues, and one that had a bigger issue. So I don't know why I'm beating myself up really, but this is what it's like sometimes being like reselling. You just don't quite, you miss things, or I mean, at least I got something right. I got this set here, yes, of which one of the items I've broken, and hopefully I can get this home without breaking it. Let's try and make myself feel better by scanning this in, shall we, and let's see if like this is worth anything, because that might make me feel a little bit better. It might do. I already know that falcon's worth pretty good money, but you know, 12 quid is a big difference between paying 12 quid on that and 80 quid on some of the other stuff. And then like, she had all the Enchantica dragons, like 2 big boxes full, but she was like 120 quid. But I've had the Enchantica stuff before, and it's sat for ages, for months and months. I mean, maybe I've just been unlucky and had the undesirable stuff, I don't know, but I didn't want to be spending that kind of money and then sitting on it forever, do you know what I mean? That's it, I think. Is it? Is that the same one? I don't know if that's the same one. £375 though, new, I'm guessing that is. There we go, that's the same kind of thing. That's not the same thing that's come up there, I don't think. No, that's a different thing that's come up. Is it all the characters without the... No, it's not even the same thing, no. I don't know, but I'm wasting time here, so I'm cracking on. I'm going to go to Clitheroe Boot Sale. I wasn't going to today, but I'm going to go over there, and then I'm going to head back to Norcross on the way home. And just get over it, Mike. Come on. Come on. I know if my partner is here right now, she'd be like, just get over it. Just get over it and carry on. So I've just arrived. I'm 10 minutes after it's open.
Thank you very much.
Morning. 50p, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, thank you.
Putting out glasses.
All right.
And how much on the mug, please?
I've got £2.
Okay, I'll take it, please. Thank you. Yeah.
I've got a talking one. Where is she? This one.
I'll look about the Halloween one.
Hi, Kate. How much are your Monopolies?
They're 10 or 2 for 15.
Okay. How much are your Funko Pops? Or they...
They're £5 each, 2 for 8. The 2 big ones are £10 or the both for 15.
Right. You like your Disney stuff then?
I did.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, because I'm trying to. They're £5 each or 2 for 8. It's a pop. It's a Mickey pop.
I want it.
Okay, I'll do the 2 big ones, please.
Yeah. Do you want a bag?
No, sorry, I'll stick
You
them
sure?
in there. Yeah.
Right. Eight, 9, 10. Just about got it. There we go. Thank you.
Did you do 12 on the 2? So...
13.
Okay, thank you.
So we'll be bringing in the stuff. She's got some. I'll call it custard. Yeah. She's got loads.
So those 2 13 and then 2 lots, so 16, 16, 26, 29. Yeah, thank you.
Do you want a bag?
Yes, please, I will now,
Are
thank
sure
you.
now?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
You're not going to refuse again?
No.
We're locking it. That's £40. That's £64 for all of them. £8 for 2. I'll let you have it. 8, 16, 32, 40, 48, 50, 48, 54, 40 quid for the lot. I can't go any less than that because I paid a lot more for them, so.
But if would you include those in as well, those 3?
Not for 40 quid, no.
No.
You have to give 45 and you can have them 3 as well. One of them's not, he's not Mickey though.
No, he's, what's he called, Mike. Mike
Yeah.
from Monsters Inc, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So if you want them all, including them, you can have it all for 45. These guys with them. If you want all of that,
Yeah.
you can have it all for 45.
Okay.
Even salt and pepper pot if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take anything you got, I'll take.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a good deal. Thank you very much. Appreciate
No
that.
worries. You have any cuddly toys?
I'll have a little dig in there, I think, because I might do. I'll have a little look. But I'll just bag this stuff up first. Oh,
I'm
brilliant.
asking 20 quid for the lot, love.
Thank you.
I don't know. Oh,
How much in your shopping board? Is that shopping?
take it, love. It is a
Are you
chocolate
sure?
bar, but I don't.
Oh, thank you.
I never.
It's kind of cool. It's quite a good looking one. So I'm back to the car, got a load of Funkos. So I bought all these Funkos in here, plus these for 45. And prior to that I bought 4 others, the ones that I kind of like really wanted, which are in there. I don't think they're necessarily worth more, they're just cooler looking. But some of these are pretty cool looking as well. I mean, I don't know, like Funkos are very kind of hit and miss, but I find the Disney ones, especially like the Mickey Mouse ones, can be pretty good sometimes. I'm not sure exactly how much it works out per item here, but I think it's somewhere close to 3 quid each. So that's not a bad price. They're in good condition. And then she threw in like a load of other bits as well, like these little kind of bits and bobs, not worth much of this, probably bundle it all up together. And like an egg, a couple of a salt and pepper shaker. And then I bought these from her as well. That's a kind of cool one, that. Don't know if it's worth much. That's a Disney stamped one. Got them for 5 quid, 2.50 each. Got these big Funko Pops as well, which are just so cool looking. They've got to be worth a bit, right? I'm not sure how much. Should we scan this one in? Let's scan this one in, because I don't know for sure. I just know like the Jungle Cruise at Disney is kind of a iconic type of thing, isn't it? It's at the, is it Animal Kingdom, I think it is. I got 2 Disney board games as well. I think I've been after a Disney board game for us to play as a family, so we'll probably try them both out, and whichever one is best we'll keep, and then the other one we'll sell on. So I feel a bit better now after kind of missing out on that last lot of stuff at the previous boot sale, all the Enchantica stuff, even though, you know, I was never going to spend that kind of money when I really don't know about it. I feel a bit better after being here for only like 10 minutes and I've got all this. Okay, there's one there for only 20 quid, but pre-owned. Don't know if I class this as new or not. I'll have to have a really good close look at the box. But I think the money's safe with this one. So these 2 I paid up on a bit, really. 2 for 15 quid. 20 quid, up to like 30 new. So somewhere between 20 and 30 quid on that one anyway. I'm not going to look the other one up now. I looked one of these board games up. I think it was this one. No, was it this one? I think it was this one. It might have been the other one actually. It goes for 20 quid all day long. And I paid 13 quid for the 2. And then there's these Christmas pops, so I was thinking giving them to my kids for Christmas, or at least one of them each, I think. So the hope with these Funkos is that you get 1 or 2 that's worth like good money, and the others just sell, you know, in the background for, I don't know, typically what, between £6 and £12 is like the majority of Funkos out there, really. A bit more maybe Christmas time, bit more depending on, you know, what you've got, when you've got it. Like if you've got Christmas ones at Christmas, they're going to obviously do a bit better. Things like this Disneyland one, Matterhorn, Bobsleigh Mickey, Disneyland Resort. Like if this was a resort exclusive, it might be worth more, it might not. It's hard to say. They made so many of them, it's really difficult to put a price on these. But if you can get them cheap enough, you can't go too far wrong. They do tend to sit a while, some of them, but then I've had some that have really surprised me and gone for a lot. So it's worth the risk sometimes if it's the right kind of ones. Round 2, let's go. Oh dear. cool, look at that, Formula 1 car.
Yeah, but what they do?
Yeah, I might have had that if it wasn't damaged.
And there were a few died, but you know, weren't
There's not much happening out here today. I'm not surprised, it's pouring it down half an hour ago. Back in I go. Yeah, as you can see, it's not the busiest here today. It's not, but you know, I think I got here just at the right time. Managed to find some good stuff just in time. Morning, you right? How much is that?
I'll do 5 on that one. He's a little bit crazed, but
Yeah.
base, no chips or anything.
It's a bit too crazy for me, unfortunately. It's borderline. I do 3, but that's it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. These would make a good little book train bundle.
That love is £2.
Weird looking thing. So that's it for here. So that's the car, not much from that second look around. We got a TG green, blue and white jar right there, but the crazing on it is pretty bad. Pretty bad. £4 is definitely paying up on this one, but you know, as a display item, somebody will have it. I might try and, I've heard like bleaching these can make a big difference to how they look. I mean, it'll still be crazed, but it'll just look a little bit nicer. I think I might try that on this. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? It's in good condition apart from the crazing. £4. And this, never seen one of these, what I think is a Tradewinds mug, although I'm not sure, it might be like a copy of one. I mean, if you can call it a copy, I don't know. It's the same kind of era, 80s, 90s mug, but I've never seen one with like a hand like that, so £1, who knows. And that's it. Let's head to Norcross. Oh, that pizza smells good. I can smell it from here. Yeah, I've heard good things about that pizza, although I've not had any myself. Incredible Elastica bungees. How much? 2. On it.
It's just a pound that now. Oh no, I'm 49.
It was only a pound, but even at a pound it was very damaged. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the chance of it breaking in transit more than anything else. Yeah, I'll take them for a pound, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. What are those ones? What is that?
You could have both for £1.50 if you want them.
Yeah, go on. Thank you. Don't know which ones I like more, probably them, but yeah, I'll get them both. Alright, how much is this?
After 20 for that.
So, yeah, I used to have a similar one back in the day.
Memories, isn't it?
Yeah, I always thought it was that one, but it wasn't that one. It was a slightly different version of it.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
Memories, isn't it?
that's it. That's it.
Gran Turismo 7 these days, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Come a long way.
So I found one from it was a Toys R Us like copy of it basically,
Right,
but
yeah.
at the same time it came about 10 years after that one.
Yeah.
I tried giving that to my kids and they just looked at me like, what is this? Yeah. Is that a Micro Machines one or?
No,
No, it's like similar.
It's a modern one, that, yeah.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Like the old 80s one, 90s one, should I say?
No, it's a modern one, that, a fold
Yeah,
out one.
I didn't know they didn't like that. Yeah. Do 3 on it. We do 3.
Yeah.
Cheers, I'll take that one. It's interesting looking.
Yeah.
Enough for that.
Remember gold.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, have a nice day, mate.
Cheers, you too. Somebody has it up at £650. Like what? No way. That's more like it, 55. Oh my god. As if they sell for that much. 65. 60. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy it, aren't I? I'm gonna have to buy it.
Very dry.
Kind of, it runs and then it goes off, you see. So, I'm not quite sure if there's something.
Let's reset it. Does it reset the mileage and it goes again? Oh, there we go.
I've got my fix now.
I know, you're tilted, that's it now. You're probably on the play of it.
Well, that's it. It would sit on a shelf along with everything else. No, I can't. But thanks.
Walk away, it's the
Yeah.
best thing.
Cheers. Yeah, there was something wasn't quite right with that. It wasn't working quite as it should. I don't think the light kept going off. If I'm spending like 20 quid on it, then I don't want to be fixing anything about it. You know what I mean? That's quite cool. Hi there. How much are your teapots here?
Did have 20 on the old set, but I'll do the
For 10?
Yeah, it is a good one. I collect all sorts.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that That goes with that,
Oh no,
does
that's
it?
the milk.
Oh, does that go with that?
Yeah.
That, and
Yeah.
and that.
And the conservatory goes, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all the same kind of
Yeah.
size.
Yeah.
About 8. I'll do that. Thank you.
What there is.
Yeah.
So then? Pound. Those 2.
Anything about that? Find what it was for.
No, I've never seen it before. Mia Moo. No. How much on it? 2. I'll get these 2, please. Thank you. Back to the car, and this is what I bought here. Not a whole lot, but it wasn't very busy here today. The weather has kept people away, so I think going to Clitheroe after St Michael's, the first boot sale today, was the correct decision. In fact, it definitely was, especially with all the Funko Pops that I found. And yeah, it's still worth coming here though. I've got a few bits in here. Cluedo here. This thing, I've just been searching this. I've gone down the rabbit hole of Skechers figurines. I had no idea. I don't really watch that much TV. I watch a lot of YouTube, but the adverts you get on YouTube, I don't know, they often are quite different to the ones you get on TV. But is this something that people know of? Apparently, I think she's in adverts or something, possibly. Not 100%. But anyway, she was £2. She's broken down there at the base, unfortunately. But regardless, I think she'll be worth a little bit, but I'm not quite sure how much. She is coming up when I Google search her, but it's on WorthPoint, and I don't pay for WorthPoint, so I don't know. I tried image searching her on eBay, nothing's coming up. I've tried copying the description from WorthPoint onto eBay, nothing coming up. She might be out there, I don't know. I'll have to have a proper look later, but for £2, worth a go. This was only £1 Sudoku set. I've had these before many times, new sealed like this, should be worth a little bit of money. They usually go well around Christmas time. What else? We've got this set. The lady I bought them off said she'd looked them up online, she couldn't find them, and I can't find them either. I just had a quick look. I've not Google image searched them yet though. It's this brand, Miamoo Design SL Frick. No idea what that is, but there's 2 little cups and a heart-shaped plate for £2. We'll see on that, we'll see. 2 lots of placemats. These can sometimes do alright. I think these ones will do alright. These are like a nice bird design. You can get in. They're used, but they're in good condition. Bird design, still with their box. £1.50 per set. No, sorry, £1.50 for both sets, so 75p per set. You know, give them a go for that. They should do alright, those ones. These ones I'm not so sure, but for 75p, I will give them a go. They'll make a bit of money, probably not a whole lot. I've got a set of Wade stuff here, and I know this like line is not worth that much because I've had something quite recently from this same line, this English Life design stuff. So I don't know, but it's just all in really good condition. I got it for £8 for the lot. There's like, I think 3 teapots and then a milk jug and a sugar jar and maybe something else as well, can't think now. But all of it for £8. I think they'll do okay. I don't know if to bundle them all together or separate them out. We'll see. I'll look them up later like I usually do. When it comes to like photographing them, I'll look them up then. What else? Got these for just £1. We have 1, 2, 3. Is that 4? No, 3. Furby McDonald's toys. You know, really when they're a set, they're a lot better. But for £1, give them a go. There's a few other bits as well. There's a few unusual looking things in here that I don't even know what they are. So you never know. Might be something in here that's worth a little bit. But yeah, look out for these McDonald's toys out there. If you can get them fully working, if you can get them bagged still, because they do come up bagged. I've seen them at boot sales before bagged. People want a lot of money for them though. So look out for them out there because they can be worth a lot. If you get a nice little set, I don't know if they still sell now, but last time I had them, they sold okay. And I think that's about it. There might be a couple of little bits I've not shown in the bottom of the bag somewhere wrapped up, but for the most part that's it.